All right guys, we're gonna go ahead and film putting this tent together here. The Ozark Trail 10-person Appalachian tent. Supposedly it's all weather, water resistant. It's got windows, as you can see, that can be opened or left open in the rain. It has a port for a stove jack, all that good stuff here. 14 by 10. Now what I'm going to do, this video is only going to be us putting it together, opening it for the first time, putting it together for the very first time. I will do a separate video showing the actual tent itself. I want to separate it, that way one video doesn't just go on and on forever. Even with that, what I'm going to do is probably speed this up a little bit just so you know, the video doesn't last too long. And the directions are, hopefully y'all can see this, directions are in the inside of the bag here. Even though this is a decent sized tent, it is possible to put it together with just one person. There's a YouTube channel called Livin Outdoors, and he did a video where he did put it together all by himself. I'm going to go ahead and link his video in the description box below in case you want to go ahead and check that out. I'm going to go ahead and explain what we've done thus far. So we simply rolled out the tent in the orientation that we want it to go, which is probably pretty self-explanatory there. And then Jason went ahead and assembled these poles here. There's one pole for the center, and then there's two that go, well, you'll see. But that's what we were doing, just assembling all of the, or at least some of the poles. We still have quite a few poles there that we'll need to assemble in just a bit.
The green's the middle. The ones that have the same color?
Uh-huh.
Since the two that have separate colors are the separate.
Okay.
So obviously if there's two for the side and one for the middle, the one that has the same color is the middle.
Sounds good, okay. And I'll also go ahead and show you some of the other items it came with. It says this is a fireproof mat for the area where the wood stove goes. And then there's a bag of accessories here as well. I'll show that in more detail when we get to it. What we did is go ahead and lay everything out. So we assembled all of the poles, and they're really easy to assemble. I'm sure you know how this works there. The yellow ones are for the walls, and there's 4 on each side. Yeah, he just wanted to show you. So very simple, like such. There are 4 on each side, so we went ahead and lined those up. 4 on this side, and 4 on that side. And for the roof, again, we went ahead and assembled all of the poles and lined them up. The center pole, the side pole, and each side has 3 of the poles marked in green here. And as you can see, it connects, it's color coded. The green with the green here and here. And then for the walls, the yellow will connect with the yellow post that we've already set aside. We're going to go ahead and assemble everything now. One more thing to note, when you are trying to orient the long poles there for the roof, make sure you pay attention to the fact that the porch section is color coded red, as you see the red tab here. So just again, make sure you pay attention to the color coding there so that this is facing towards the porch rather than facing the rear. All right guys, what we're doing now is we are assembling the skeleton. Earlier we set it all out, and now as you can see here, Jason is simply assembling the skeleton for the roof. Once that's assembled, it'll simply clasp right onto all these clasps here. All right, let me put this down so I can pitch in here. Hopefully you guys can still see what's going on. I had to switch the angle of the camera and get it out of the sun. It was overheating and shutting off. Anyway, what we're doing is just continuing to lift up the poles to erect the tent. Of course, we're not going to be staking anything down today. We're at a local park setting this up just to check it out and just to film the process for you guys. Essentially, that's it for the setup process. Just to recap, what we did was we took it out of the bag, of course. We laid it out in the orientation that we wanted it to go. And then we took out all the poles and started assembling them together and putting the exoskeleton together. Once the exoskeleton was complete, we simply walked it over the tent and started clasping the tent onto the skeleton. as such. And again, everything is color coded, so it really makes it very easy. The only thing to do from here is to do the stakes. And of course, stake down all of your guide ropes. That's it for this video, guys. I will be doing a separate video of the actual tent itself. And if you want to see that, I will link that down below. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope you guys enjoyed the video today and your time outdoors with me. If so, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. That way you can join me on my next adventure. But until then, be good to yourself and do something that makes you happy today.